A man sent money to someone to follow you. The reason is buried in a confession waiting to be revealed. Archangel Michael says, "This is not just a warning, this is divine interception." The truth you're about to uncover was meant to stay buried, but heaven has chosen to lift the veil. A man transferred money with clear instructions, to have your every step followed, your every move watched, and your peace dismantled. The reason is not jealousy, not rivalry, it is far more personal. It connects to a story you thought ended years ago but was secretly continued behind your back. A confession is written, hidden inside a file, waiting for the right moment to erupt like wildfire. You've been observed, not by chance, but by strategic design, created by someone with a plan to manipulate. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Each time you felt a chill in your spine while walking alone, it wasn't paranoia, it was presence. The man who paid for your shadow to be watched isn't a stranger. He knows your smile, he once held your trust, and now he is haunted by what you might find. There's a room where your name has been spoken countless times. Whispers, doubts, and false assumptions about you are growing. But what they don't know is that the angels have started marking their lies. Every dollar spent to follow you has now become a curse on the sender's peace. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, "The watcher was not a criminal, but a confused soul tied to a broken agreement. He wasn't supposed to stay long, but something about your aura kept him returning. He saw things he wasn't meant to see, things even the sender feared you would uncover. There's a journal hidden with receipts of payments, photos, and times. Your entire week is documented, what you wore, where you went, and even who smiled at you. But the part that shakes heaven's gates is what the follower wrote last night. He confessed in his writing, 'She carries light. Why do you want me to trap the sun?' Type Amen to get blessing 555. That confession is now under divine custody. Someone tried to twist fate, but fate was written by God, not by the insecure hand of man. You are chosen, and your protection is not optional, it is sealed. The reason for this surveillance is deeply emotional. The man fears you're about to rise beyond his grasp. He used to be the one you looked up to, but time turned him bitter and afraid. Now he watches, trying to control what he can no longer touch. Type Amen to get blessing 222. A secret message is coming through an anonymous number. It will seem like a mistake, but the message will carry the name of a location. That location is where the confession is stored, under lock, under watch. You'll feel guided to take a route you've never considered. You'll walk past a door and feel your chest tighten. That's the door the confession waits behind. The moment your hand touches the knob, a memory will hit you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You'll remember a conversation from 3 years ago, cut short. You thought it was over, but the words were never fully said. He couldn't face you, so he sent someone else to study your life. The confession contains fear, longing, and guilt. It says, "She knew too much. She always did. I feared her eyes would see through me." He's afraid not of your actions, but of your knowing. Because deep down, you knew something was off, but now it's confirmed. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Inside the folder is a photo of you laughing. That laugh disturbed the one who paid for the spying. Because your happiness reminded him of everything he couldn't become. A plan was designed to stop your rise, to break your spirit slowly. Each person they planted around you had a script, a role, a limit. But your light kept burning through their disguises. You are more powerful than the lies whispered behind your back. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The confession will also reveal the names of 2 people who helped. They knew you, hugged you, smiled at you, but betrayed you. One of them even gifted you something with a hidden mic inside. Your silence all this time has been your shield. But now heaven wants your voice to be heard. You will speak, not with revenge, but with revelation. And every word you utter will be guided by the angels. Type Amen to get blessing 111. The man is growing restless. He's noticed you've changed, stronger, more peaceful, more connected. That peace is what he wanted to destroy because it reminded him of everything he lost. Soon, he'll reach out pretending to reconcile. He will bring a gift, a carefully wrapped object meant to carry hidden energy. But Archangel Michael says, do not accept it. It is not a gift, it is a disguised trap. Type Amen to get blessing 646. One night soon, he will call from a blocked number. He will confess, but not the whole truth. He will test your response before he reveals the full extent. You must remain silent and let him speak. His voice will shake. He will say, I'm sorry for watching you. But that's not what needs forgiveness. What needs light is why he did it. Type Amen to get blessing 232. The confession says he feared you'd expose him. Not publicly, but spiritually. Because you are the one person whose intuition pierces the surface. He dreamt of your face last week. In the dream, you were surrounded by light and warriors. He woke up crying. Because in the dream, he realized you were sent by God, and he tried to monitor heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 363. You'll find a newspaper cutting taped inside the folder. The cutting talks about an event you didn't attend but were supposed to. That event was a setup, a place where they planned to make you look guilty. Because your power frightens them, they tried to bury your name under shame. But what they didn't realize is you were being covered by the holy. You didn't show up that day because heaven blocked your path on purpose. And now, the truth about that day is about to be exposed. Type Amen to get blessing 141. Inside the envelope is one last page, sealed with wax. It's the page the follower added without the sender's knowledge. It reads, if you're reading this, I saw the truth. I stopped following you the moment I saw your light. I now follow God. This shift has created a ripple in the realm. Now 2 people are under judgment, not by courts, but by divine order. And the one who sent money is losing what they valued most, their control. Because you're breaking out of their net with grace. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, this confession will free you. It's not about revenge, it's about divine balance. Heaven has a file on your name too, and it's filled with light, grace, and purpose. You are not being followed anymore, you're being led. Led by guidance, by presence, by power unseen. Those who once used darkness to trap you are now stumbling in their own shadows. And your rise will be more beautiful than they ever imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 369. In the final paragraph of the confession, the man finally says your name. Not with anger, but with regret. I should have trusted her, not tested her. Let those words echo in your heart, not to break it, but to empower it. You were right to feel something was off. You were right to walk in faith. And now, the whole truth is bowing at your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The document will reach your hands soon. When it does, don't panic, pray. Because every word written there is proof that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are not just protected. You are chosen. You are watched by heaven, not by hired eyes. And now, the shadow has been reversed, the follower is gone, and your light remains. Type Amen to get blessing 000. The man who hired someone to follow you has entered a season of exposure. Every lie he built is starting to crumble in his hands. The confession he tried to hide is already on its way to someone who will forward it to you very soon. You will not need to search for it, it will find you. It will be disguised in something ordinary, maybe a parcel or envelope that looks like junk. But inside it, the truth will explode like thunder wrapped in silence. What was once hidden in darkness will now scream in the light. Type Amen to get blessing 303. There's a photo attached to the confession. It's not of you, it's of him, standing in front of a computer screen with your face on it. This image is the ultimate evidence that confirms his control obsession. It was never love. It was possession disguised as concern. He believed that if he could see your every step, he could understand how to weaken you. But what he failed to understand is that your strength is not in your actions, it's in your calling. Type Amen to get blessing 414. There are maps, with red circles around the places you go. Arrows drawn by hand. Times written beside each route. He wanted to predict your every second. But heaven watched him while he watched you. Angels hovered as he clicked and typed and whispered his plans. And now, heaven has turned his tracking into judgment. You are being vindicated in the very system he used to trap you. Type Amen to get blessing 606. He even contacted someone from your past, an old friend, perhaps a distant cousin. This person agreed to feed him updates in exchange for silence about their own secret. But they underestimated you. Because even with smiles and hugs, your spirit sensed betrayal. You kept your conversations guarded, and your moves unpredictable. That confused them, and now their panic is turning into desperation. Screenshots are disappearing. Phones are being wiped. Type Amen to get blessing 717. But what's been saved in the spirit can't be deleted from a drive. Heaven has archived everything in the divine book of truth. And what you will soon hold in your hands is more than paper, it's prophecy. Someone from the inside is about to contact you anonymously. They were once part of the plan, but your light broke their loyalty. They can no longer keep this darkness secret. They will send you a message, starting with, "Forgive me, I know what he did." Type Amen to get blessing 818. Do not be shocked if the person who follows you now becomes your greatest witness. They will turn their back on the one who hired them and speak for you in the days to come. What was meant to spy has turned into spiritual testimony. This betrayal had roots deeper than you thought. It goes back to something you were chosen for, a destiny this man couldn't handle. When he saw your elevation, he panicked. When he heard your name in places he couldn't control, he cracked. Type Amen to get blessing 929. Now, there's movement in the court of heaven. Your name is being lifted, and judgment is being sealed. This is not just about being watched, this is about being freed. He thought his payment would silence you. Instead, it's unlocking doors for you. He tried to build a cage using secrets, but now those secrets are cutting through his own walls. Justice is rising, not man-made justice, but divine correction. Type Amen to get blessing 101. You will notice signs this week. A song playing at the exact moment you feel uncertain. A feather falling when you feel surrounded. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Heaven is showing you that what was done in darkness is no longer hidden. And your victory is no longer delayed, it's arriving. Type Amen to get blessing 747. There will be whispers around you. Some people will try to warn you out of fear. They will say you're being dramatic or imagining things. Do not believe them. They are the same ones who kept quiet when the spying began. Some of them even knew but said nothing. Their silence was part of the betrayal. But now, their silence will be their shame. Type Amen to get blessing 565. Archangel Michael says, the man will try to spin the story. He will say it was for your safety. He will say it was because he cared. But his own confession will tell a different tale. One of fear, insecurity, jealousy, and desperation. He paid not to protect you, but to possess you. And now, heaven has repossessed your freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Soon, he will lose the very thing he feared you'd surpass him in. He may lose status, reputation, or even something financial. Because the seed he planted was not love, it was manipulation. You will not need revenge. Heaven will handle the balancing. Your only task now is to walk boldly in your truth. Because your name is being cleared, lifted, and honored in the unseen realms. Type Amen to get blessing 121. The next chapter of your life is birthing through this exposure. What you've endured quietly will now be crowned publicly. You remained calm when you were being watched, but now, the watchers are exposed. They underestimated the fire in your soul. They thought you would fold under pressure. But instead, you grew wings. And now, you're rising with the roar of the righteous. Type Amen to get blessing 202. There's a divine mirror now turning toward those who watched you. They're starting to see themselves for the first time. And the reflection is terrifying them. One by one, those who aligned with this man are backing out. They're deleting chats, blocking numbers, fleeing from guilt. But the confession is already printed. It's waiting in a place you'll soon pass by. Heaven is positioning it perfectly. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Expect dreams to become vivid in the next few nights. In those dreams, you will see symbols, eyes, keys, open doors. These are messages, not illusions. Keep a notebook near. Record what you see and feel. Because heaven is using visions now to direct your steps. And soon, your feet will land at the exact place of revelation. Type Amen to get blessing 474. You were never alone. Even when they followed you, angels surrounded you. Even when they whispered lies, heaven shouted your truth. Now, that truth is forming into power. And that power is drawing favor to you like a magnet. Unexpected calls, strange blessings, favor without explanation, that's your season. All because you didn't lose yourself when they tried to monitor you. Type Amen to get blessing 585. Now prepare. Your spirit knows what's coming. The confession will not destroy you, it will elevate you. And when you hold it in your hands, breathe deeply. You will feel the presence of Archangel Michael at your side. You will feel peace, not panic. Because it's over now. Type Amen to get blessing 626. Your story has shifted. The darkness they tried to wrap around you is now unraveling around them. You are walking in divine protection, and nothing will stop what's coming for you. The final truth, they paid to follow you, but heaven has paid to uplift you. The price has already been covered. Now your reward is being delivered. Type Amen to get blessing 000. And now, what was once a trap has turned into your testimony. The confession is more than just a letter, it is a divine record, written with trembling hands and a conscience on fire. It exposes the fear behind their actions, and it documents the silent war you never asked for but still survived. This letter, this confession, is proof that no matter how many eyes were placed on you, heaven never took its eyes off you. Your steps were counted. Your silence was noted. Your tears were collected in glory. You didn't break, you were being built. And now you will rise in the sight of those who tried to keep you beneath the dust. Type Amen to get blessing 484. There will be another letter soon. This one will come from someone unexpected, someone who used to believe the lies but can no longer sleep with the guilt. They will write to you with trembling words and say, "Forgive me, I didn't know it would go this far." But you did know. You felt the unease, the watching, the manipulation cloaked in concern. You trusted the divine to reveal it all, and it is happening exactly on time. Now you will not only hold your freedom, you will carry their exposed secrets as a shield. Type Amen to get blessing 232. The man is scared now. He's losing his grip on the script he wrote for your downfall. He tried to monitor your destiny, but instead, he fast-forwarded your elevation. Because what was done to harm you has been rerouted. Each lie they told became a stepping stone under your feet. Each dollar they spent now echoes in heaven as debt they cannot repay. Your name is clear, and your time is near. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, what you are about to receive is not just justice, it is divine honor. You will be seen, not for what they accused, but for what you endured. And your story will be told in circles you never imagined entering. Your silence will be turned into a sound that shakes hidden places. The very energy they used to monitor you will now become your announcement. You are not being watched, you are being witnessed. Heaven has turned the spotlight to you, and your victory will not be quiet. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Expect unexpected invitations. People who once doubted you will now want to partner with you. They will feel drawn, not by your words, but by your unseen power. The one who paid to track your steps will soon watch you on stages he cannot access. He will hear your name celebrated in places he tried to keep you out of. And he will know that he spent money trying to delay what heaven already made unstoppable. You were never supposed to be hidden, you were always meant to shine. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Now prepare your heart. Because soon you will receive a voice note, a message, or a letter that confirms it all. It will break your heart for a second, but then it will free you forever. The follower is no longer loyal to the mission. He has seen too much. He has felt your purity. And now, he refuses to carry out the darkness. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They once tried to control you like a puppet on strings. But the strings are cut, and now you're moving with purpose. Their game is over, and the board has flipped. A woman who knew about the plan will break silence. She will confess through someone close to you. Listen with wisdom, not to react, but to document. Because what you're collecting now are not rumors, but divine records. Type Amen to get blessing 626. You will soon feel a shift in your sleep. Waking up suddenly at 3:33 a.m. Feeling watched, but not by man, by heaven. These are not dreams. These are downloads. You are receiving pieces of your future and fragments of the plan. God is revealing what they tried to blind you from. Type Amen to get blessing 232. There will be a specific day soon where everything feels calm, but then, out of nowhere, you will be handed a key. This key might be symbolic or real, but it will represent access. Access to truth. Access to power. Access to your next level. The man who paid to follow you is losing power by the hour. His own people are walking away. He is trying to silence the confession, but it's too late. The truth has wings, and it is flying straight to you. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The confession contains the names of places, specific addresses, times and details you never knew, until now. Use this information wisely. Let heaven guide you before making a move. Because not everything needs a reaction, some things just need alignment. And right now, you are aligning with your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 929. A voice will soon speak up in a crowd, and their words will make others go silent. They will say your name, and truth will follow. It will be confirmation that your light cannot be dimmed. They tried to erase you with fear. They tried to monitor your hope. They failed. Because heaven has preserved everything that matters. Type Amen to get blessing 555. And now, finally, the man who thought he was watching you is being watched. By angels. By judgment. By truth. His secrets are being leaked from the inside. Expect to hear a knock, a ring, a sound that marks change. It could be a package, a document, a voicemail. But whatever it is, it will open everything. And your response will be calm, certain, and full of divine clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 777. From now on, walk boldly. Do not shrink in rooms where your name has been whispered. Stand tall, because your name will soon be spoken with awe. They watched you, hoping you'd collapse. But now they will witness your glow. And their fear is not in your power, it's in the fact that you never needed to fight to win. Heaven fought for you while they spent money trying to bring you down. Type Amen to get blessing 999. This is the divine reversal. From victim to victor. From watched to crowned. Archangel Michael says, their plans have backfired. You are not being monitored anymore, you are being magnified. They will now sit and watch as your life becomes a testimony they cannot rewrite. Because truth has arrived. And it carries your name. Type Amen to get blessing 000.